Hi, friends. How are y'all doing? Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about visa statistics, specifically how it relates to the visa backlogs for the interviews abroad. I know many of y'all have been waiting, so I want to share some info because knowledge is power. We're also going to discuss a little bit about immigration reform, who that could include, because I know a lot of y'all talk about are essential workers included. And we're also going to talk about what news the Department of State has anyway in general. What's the most recent update from the Department of State? Because there's a lot going on. Friends, welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. I practice law in all 50 states of America and all across the world. Now, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe and click the bell for all future notifications. So you can receive all the notifications of our wonderful news and tips. We share breaking news as often as possible. If it's not on YouTube, it's going to be on Instagram or Facebook. We use all channels to share the updates with you. Now, number one is about the visa statistics. I'm going to share, if you're watching on right now, you probably have a case that's related to what we call non-immigrant visa. The one that's non-immigrant visa, is the common one is visitor visa B1, B2. But the most common people ask about, they call into our office, is about K1, fiance visa. Now for Moscow, they've issued out 40. This chart is from June of 2021. They usually update fairly quickly. We're now in middle August and they haven't issued out for July yet. So want to give you an idea. Okay, so that's Moscow. All right, 40. Let's go to Mumbai. In Mumbai, for K1, so K1 is the main principal applicant. K2 is for the children. So for Mumbai, it's 50. Now, I was just looking earlier. A lot of y'all calling about your fiance from applying from China, Guangzhou. Okay, 108 were issued in June. So that's good news. Unfortunately, if you're still wondering what's going on with your case, that means you're still waiting. So we're here to solve your immigration problem. If you have any questions about it, please let us know. So I just want to give you an idea. It's not apples to apples, of course, between consulates, right? But if for some reason you're stuck and you think like we have a lot of people that call us and want to file a mandamus lawsuit, and we're happy to do that. But if you just recently filed your fiance petition and that's processing, it's way too early, unfortunately. I know that. I know you're probably tired of waiting on that too, because that takes at least 6 months. But if you're at the stage where you have already provided the financial documentation to National Visa Center, you've looked in the US Travel Docs website or the other website and just waiting for an interview date to pop up, and you likely filed your petition and got approved back in 2019 before the pandemic, then give us a call. You definitely need to give us a call. The best way is, well, our phone numbers are here, 346-330-5888. And our intake form, if you want to go fill out a form, if you're at a computer, the link is down below. Now, what do all these visa statistics even mean, John? Well, it's helpful to know because, if some consulates are, only show, let's say, so Riyadh shows 4, and that's even more reason to file a lawsuit, what we call mandamus lawsuit, okay? Because, look, if your consulate has an uptick increase of showing more, they're scheduling more interviews, then it's on track. Then I wouldn't file a lawsuit at this time, unless you've been waiting a very, very long time, more than one and a half years. Okay. So, anyways, wanted to talk a little bit about visa statistics on that. If you have questions about other case types, please let me know. Now about immigration reform. Is that their Senate committee for the budget committee, is Alex Padilla. He's out of California. He's a senator out of there. A couple of days ago, he had mentioned why immigration reform needs to pass through this process, budget reconciliation. And a lot of y'all asking about essential workers. Are you included or not? He mentioned specifically our nation depends on the labor of immigrants. I think we can all agree on that for sure. He also meant, he doesn't use the word essential workers, but essentially he goes and talks about, of course, dreamers, from farm workers in the Central Valley to tech innovators in Silicon Valley, from construction and domestic workers to nurses and teachers. So he talks about those kind of occupations It could possibly include more people, but there is no text of the bill ready yet. It's not available yet. So please stay tuned to our channel. If you have any questions about that, as soon as we receive information about it, we'll definitely let you know. Now, your case, if you have any questions about your case, we do offer free 15 minutes. Okay, here's the secret code. Here it is. Okay, check it out. Green Card Guys, not so secret, but what you need to do to access this free 15 minutes is give us a call, fill out the intake form down below, and share the code. If you don't share the code, then unfortunately, you for sure have to pay a paid consultation, okay? Friends, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in, and subscribe to our channel if you're new to it, okay? And we'll talk to you soon.